Hi everybody, this is Dr. Jason W. Morrison, theologist, and we're going to do Viewer's Voice. Mal, nail on the head. They are tossed about like sheep without a shepherd. That is exactly right, Mal, they are. Mal, wait till you hear about the various cleaning business scandals. It's similar. Basically, if you are an elder or friends with an elder, you're safe. Things will go your way in the committee case. If you're on the receiving end, you are advised not to take your brother to court or you will be disfellowshipped. And the list goes on. Mal, I did 2 years community service. My older brother got a 6 years community service, and my oldest brother did 3 years in military jail camp, and we got hated by the community and the people we worked with. If I got a do-over, I would do non-combat service. Could have saved myself a heap of drama if I read the Bible myself. Yep, you could have. You got to be careful what you listen to in these religious organizations. Devin Diary said, JW learned from the Watchtower how to run a shop business. It's about the money. JW Borg logo has now been a registered trademark. Of course it is. Mal, yes, they drove a wedge between me and my dad because he was opposed to the truth, and after all, we are living for the time when we will be in paradise forever. And remember, Jesus said, let the dead bury their own dead. It's, very cold religion. I've been stolen from many JWs when I was in. I was stalked by one who I lent money for his caravan rent. He told me to whistle for my money, so the police had to stop him as he was giving rude comment on my YouTube. He is a singer on this YouTube. Gosh. Yeah, it sounds very dysfunctional to me, Devin. Gosh. Venora, Viewer's Voice latest. Family torn apart. Yes, I can grasp this. Yes, I live. We ex-JWs live this every day. I have very little family left. Only a mother, father, and a grandmother. If my grandmother is still alive, if she is still alive, she would be 94 years old, I think, but there is nothing says that she may already have died, and they just haven't told me. All because I smoke and was disfellowshipped. But even if I was to quit smoking tomorrow, I would never go back to the Jehovah's Witnesses. I was abused by my mother's brother, who was also a Jehovah at the time. The last time my mother and I spoke, she asked if I would understand if she wanted to speak to her brother. Would it be okay with me? To which I told her, do whatever brings you peace. No, he is not disfellowshipped, as I would not go through with going to the elders to dob him in, to get them to do just. They're very ignorant, this organization. I knew he would deny it. Yeah, and they're in denial. The humiliation and shame would be too hard for me to bear. See what happens. This is behind the scenes, folks. In fact, I had never told my friends until I was 25, because I knew my parents would blame me. My father found it necessary to verify with my husband, as I had told him years earlier before we married. My father could chart the timeline and would know for me to tell my husband, fiancé at the time. It must have been true. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, my gosh. Over the years, my father calls maybe once a year or twice a year for his elder duties, only to verify I'm still alive. Now I no longer answer his calls, nor do I return his voicemails. Last I spoke with my father, I repeated the theme from a 2016 Jehovah's Witness convention. Stay loyal to Jehovah. This dealt with disfellowshipping and how they should handle disfellowship family members. However, instructed him that when he and or mum need to take care of them in their older years, just leave a message as such, and I'll be there to take care of them. I took the death walk with my husband when he died of cancer, and always promised them I would take care of them and I will. Gee whiz. So you ask, can you grasp this? Yes, I can. And there are more of us that can than not. Oh, it puts a lump in your throat, doesn't it? Oh, I hope you can get the link below. Just press the arrow and play. This is to all my ex-JW brothers and sisters who live with the same headache. I send you my love. Together we stand and learn one another. Stand and lean. Sorry, I want to read that again to be fair. Together we stand and lean on one another. Kiss. Hug. Kiss. Now we'll see. Wow, What's this? I can't hear anything. I'm trying to get volume viewers. What's going on? The following video is 93-year-old Grandma Mary Lou, real name. This is her plea to her only granddaughter to visit her before she loses her eyesight. Grandma Mary Lou spent 50 years of her life in the Jehovah's Witnesses organization before she and Grandpa Bill disassociated themselves from what the group... I'll leave you to read it, viewers.
Hello, Jessica. I am 93 years old. I will be 94 in January.
Oh my gosh.
And my eyesight is going bad.
Oh.
I'd love to see you before I lose my eyesight. Remember, you're the granddaughter that I took care of ever since you were born.
Oh.
And I love you. I still love you. And I would love to see you.
Oh,
Would you
my
please
God.
call me or come by to see me? I'd love to see you, but I don't know what else to do.
This organization needs to be stopped. They haven't got a clue of Christianity. They haven't got a clue. Not a clue. Look at this. Oh my gosh.
I called you, and you hung up on me, and that wasn't very nice.
No.
So if you will come by or call me, I'd love to see you. After all, I took care of you ever since you was born. And other people are very nice to me, except Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. How do people end up like this over a dirty, rotten, filthy, stupid religious ideal? Oh. Terrible. Oh. They're a cult, all right. And they do break up families. That's my judgment. Wow, jw.org. If you're not subscribed to that channel, please do. Goodness me, I can't believe it. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, sorry, I've just got all these comments pop up now. Okay. Thank you, Venora. I just don't know what to say. Now, what do you know? Love it. Is that Tony Morris? This was the Jimmy Swaggart song, Wasted Years. Now, you got to realise Jimmy Swaggart got caught with a prostitute, but the man had the courage and the integrity to stand in front of the world and say, I've sinned. And he lost a lot. But he had integrity, unlike this filthy, dirty, rotten Jehovah's Witness organization. MS Bittef says, no, that is the evangelist pastor, Jimmy Swaggart. He is a wonderful man. He has a show called The Message of the Cross. It's brilliant. Anyway, okay, Venora Moon. Okay, hi, Venora. Okay, you've got me cracking up over here. I'm sorry, I can't help it. It's been a long time since I've heard that one. True, but just struck me funny. I only had hours sleep over the past 48 hours. Maybe I'm a little punchy. Kiss, hug, kiss. Good on you, Venora. Just being a J-dub is a horror story. It sounds like, it's just a nightmare. This is normal behavior. They band together, work against one another, gossip about and judge one another. They figure if you do something that's a marking or a disfellowshipping offense, especially then you and your life, family, children, business is fair game. We all know how they lie, so that's never a problem for them. This is what a family or in-laws will do as well if you leave the org or sin. I'm going to try to shock you, Doc. They even kidnap children, and other JWs in other countries will take and hide them. Criminals. They have instruction manuals on how to do it. Look up Hidden from Jehovah's Witnesses series on Jason Zelda. Bless this man. Never a JW like yourself who exposes them. He has a video on the kidnapping. Wow, we might look that up later. This kind of thing has always gone on. It literally shreds lives and creates divisions among the congregations. Sorry if I just let the bottom trap out of the rabbit hole you are already so deep into. But the org is as ugly and wicked as you can get. It's pure chaos, pure evil for mine. Beautifully brave. Amen. Green Goddess. The conscientious objectors' excuse is indoctrinated into the JWs, just as it's against my Bible-trained conscience. This is drilled into them. I recall the conversation in my home cage about Dad being ready to shoot his stepson's toe off to avoid military draft. Oh, God. Dear, oh dear. Jenny B52. Hi, Jenny. Good find. My stepbrothers went to prison for the same thing, but it was a minimal security with 4-inch high walls. The other two just had to register and never served a day. But yeah, it plays into the persecution mindset that has been drilled into them. And yeah, what Paul said in Romans is fitting. Not sure about the Muslims since the Quran tells them to kill infidels. Exactly right. Good point, Jenny. Green Goddess, just believe, words to live by. That's it, just believe. Where is Stuart? Well, I've put a message out to Stuart, but he hasn't surfaced. Green Goddess, beautiful. Anglo-Scottish is a true pagan. I'm going to call their kingdom halls, and I decree it back in 2013. I call them JW churches. From them onwards. If the JWs hate it, then so be it. Thank you for your posting. Hails to you, Pro-1 Theologist, and hails to you, Anglo. Green Goddess. I was told about this religion. Looked into it. Might as well be a JW or in any other false religious cult. IMO. It's true. Green Goddess. Gnostic. Bad doctrine. Similar in ways to JWs. Someone close to me told me to look into it. Like it was good. And I viewed it. After reading about it, I considered it as from the evil powers that be to mislead. Yes, my crying, yes, from frying pan into the fire, yes. Green Goddess, where is runaway slave with a drum roll when you need him? Exactly right. I'm sure you'll do another one of those at some stage. Green Goddess, Satan has his favourites. JWs, Zoroastrianism. Pick a cult, any cult, lots of laughs. Anglo. There are many positions of service in the military. Everyone has an option to be an assistant nurse or a radio military officer, whatever the actual military term is. Or a scout officer, or something that doesn't require killing anyone. There is more than one job in the military apart to avoid spilling first blood. The JWs are just making excuses and being unpatriotic against the nation. That's right. Unpatriotic against the nation, lands that have liberties and freedoms. Great video. Hails, Pro Theologist. And MS Batiste got a bit of a shock. That's Jimmy Swaggart. Fully a JW hater. This is not a JW video. Well, this is Pro Theologist, New South Wales, Australia. Thank you for listening and bye for now.
Yeah, Dr. Jason Morrison, Theologist again. I just want to say thank you for watching the videos, and I hope you got plenty of self-rediscovery and freedom out of it. If you watched it on YouTube, please share or like, maybe even comment. If you watched it on Facebook, like, comment, share. But most of all, get out and live. This isn't a rehearsal. You've got a one-off life. Don't let your loyalty and your faithfulness blind you to the life that you should be experiencing. Till the next video, thank you for watching and bye for now.